Lebanon, New Hampshire to Advantage Truck Group to have our motorhome checked out. On our last trip, the check engine light came on. Everything seems to be running fine with it. I called Frieghtliner customer service and they said it has something to do with the actuator on the turbo and that we need to get it to a certified Cummins service center. So we are heading up to the service center now to have it looked at. We were supposed to go camping next weekend up in the White Mountains. You can see the fall colors are starting to come in the trees, and it probably would have been a perfect weekend for it. But they can't look at our motorhome until Wednesday, so I canceled that trip just in case it wasn't fixed. And it wasn't fixed. Our last trip of the camping season ended up being Labor Day weekend. As you can see, there's been quite a change in the weather on the day we're heading back up to the service center to pick up our motorhome. So the motorhome ended up needing a whole new turbo and an actuator. The service center said they located the turbo, but it was going to take 100 days to get the part. Thank goodness this happened at the end of our camping season, or our whole summer of camping would have been over. She's all covered in snow. All right, so I'm on the roof of the motorhome, shoveling it off. Labor Day weekend, the check engine light came on and needed a turbo. So the part took 100 days to get here. It's ready now, but of course it had to snow yesterday before we could come up and get it. So I'm up here cleaning off the roof. Hi, Po. All right, so we're bringing the motorhome home. Ideally, we wanted it home before it snowed, but of course the ideal never happens. We wanted to get it home before they put any salt on the ground. But of course, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and it had to snow on Thanksgiving, the day before we could come pick up the motorhome. So that's a little bit of a bummer to be driving it on a salty road. All right, we got the motorhome home and parked for the winter under cover. And the battle of the season has begun. There's already been mice in the motorhome. I put Grandpa Gus's mouse repellent all over there, more than they recommended, and still I'm finding mice in the motorhome, and winter barely has even started. Technically, it hasn't even started, it's still fall, but they're still getting in there. If you want to see what we're doing for the 2025 camping season, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can follow along. Thanks for watching.